An anthology about the bad, the short-lived, and the forgotten shows and events in television history. This is It Was a Thing on TV.
Punisher! Control! Tell me before I change my mind! I give you Super Train.
Minisode 26, submission 1102.
The San Francisco Giants Crazy Crab commercial.
Well, Chico, whenever you go to a baseball game, what do you like to see?
I like to see the mascot go crazy.
Oh, everyone loves the mascot.
Shout out to Bunker. Shout out to Bunker.
And shout out to Home Run Brew. He's a legend that will live on in the It Was a Thing on TV Hall of Fame. But of course, in the 1980s, you had the Crazy Chicken. Mike doesn't say he was called the Crazy Chicken, but I'll tell you what.
On the Baseball Bunch,
He was called the Crazy Chicken. Mike, fight me on this. I'm telling you he was called the Crazy Chicken on the Baseball Bunch. There you go. He's not here, by the way, for external reasons. But in 1984, we had one team that was having problems winning baseball games. Over in the NL West, we had the San Francisco Giants, who were 66-96 that season. And while they had some names on their lineup, they had Bob Brenly, they had Jeffrey Leonard, they had Dan Gladden, they had Jack Clark, Chili Davis, Mike Krukow, but they were struggling at the ballpark. They had 1,001,545 fans. That ranked next to last in attendance in the National League in 1984.
I hate to see who was in the last place.
But you know what? On a positive, Candlestick Park did have the All-Star game in 1984. So there was something to look forward to if you were in San Francisco.
You might get to see one of the Giants in All-Star gear.
Yeah, and you also get to see Dwight Gooden. He was having a good rookie season in 84.
Yeah.
But the San Francisco Giants had this wacky idea to try to raise interest in the team. How about instead of a mascot, we have a costume character serving as an anti-mascot?
An anti-mascot?
Yes, a character that you would want to hate, that you would want to see pelted and despised by everybody in the crowd.
Yeah, fans were indeed encouraged to boo the mascot.
And yes, folks, here it is. Here is the legendary Crazy Crab commercial.
and let me warn you,
This jingle is going to be stuck in your head. It's going to be stuck in your head for weeks, okay? You ready?
Oh, here we go.
They love it in Philly. They love it in Atlanta.
Yeah, but Giants fans are different.
Trust me. They'll love it.
All those fans in Giants land love that crazy crab. Ooh, love that crazy crab. Up by the bay, the folks all say, love that crazy crab. Ooh, love that crazy crab.
When we asked Giants fans what kind of mascot they'd like, 63% said they didn't like mascots. Which once again proves that Giants fans are different.
Hey, Frank, need any pinch hitters?
I've told you, don't you ever touch me again.
Hey, get the hook!
But they love it in Pittsburgh.
I told you, Giants fans are different.
Ooh, love that crazy crab.
You know what I love that it said right there at the end? The Giants hang in there.
Hang in there.
Hang?
I don't know if that's a declaratory sentence or something that the ad is saying to the Giants. Is it like the Giants hang in there or the Giants hang in there? Because they were terrible in 1984. Anyway.
Yeah, and the fans, they took their frustrations on the crab. They threw dangerous objects at the crab including beer bottles and batteries, and the Crazy Crab suit had to be reinforced with a fiberglass shelf. He was so hated that players on both the Giants and the opposition would throw roasted bags and other objects at the mascot.
The man inside the crab, an actor by the name of Wayne Doba. He was born in 1950. He was known primarily as Octavio the Clown in 1983's Scarface. He was an uncredited cameo as Leonard Barr in the director's cut of Almost Famous. And he played the monster in 1981's The Funhouse. So yeah, he hasn't done much.
But he did sue the San Diego Padres after two of their players tackled him, causing injuries. Now, it should be noted that the two players, one of them was Kurt Bavacqua, but the other one would go on to later become the manager of the Padres, and then later would be the manager for the San Francisco Giants, Bruce Bochy. And of course, Bruce Bochy led the Giants to 3 World Series championships between 2010 and 2014, and is now the manager for the Texas Rangers. So this mascot only lasted 1 year, and the Giants, they wouldn't have another mascot until Lucille, their current mascot, in 1996. The Crab returned for the final game at Candlestick Park in 1999 that the Giants played there, and a bobblehead was given away with his likeness on July 18, 2008, as the franchise celebrated its 50th season in San Francisco. And there was a website devoted to bringing the Crazy Crab back called, I kid you not, Rehab the Crab.
Oh boy.
And also, Super 7 actually released a line of MLB mascot action figures. And one of them, included with Mr. Met, the San Diego Chicken, and the Philly Fanatic, was the Crazy Crab. What an honor it is to be with Mr. Met, the Philly Fanatic, and the Chicken.
I honestly cannot think of any more deserving Major League Baseball mascots. There is your Mount Rushmore right there. The Philly Fanatic, Mr. Met, the famous Chicken, and the Crazy Crab.
And he has his own sandwich at Oracle Park. The Crazy Crab sandwich. And in 2014, there was a 30 for 30 short about the Crazy Crab called The Anti-Mascot, directed by Colin Hanks.
Yep. Best 12 minutes you will ever spend.
And guess what? Recently, in 2018, the Crazy Crab made an appearance at Oracle Park in honor of the Giants scarf giveaway with the Crazy Crab on it. Hold on. I'm going to see. We're not going to do an eBay Prices Right, but I want to see if this is on eBay. Yes, it is. Hold on a second. Chico, guess what? For $12, you can have your own Crazy Crab scarf.
It's staring at me.
Do you want to describe what the crab is holding?
It's holding a weird #1 foam finger, and it's looking in opposite directions.
Its eyes are like in 2 different areas. Oh man, that's terrific. Oh, you can get one used for $8.
At the end of the scarves where the tassels are supposed to be.
Oh yeah, they have
crab claws.
shaped crab claws. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to get this.
Alright, so he got tackled twice by Kevin Gross from Philly. And then from Bruce Bochy. He blindsided him from the back and it threw his back out. Not only did it end Doba's season, it also ended his career. He would sue the Padres for the injuries and settle for $2,000.
Like I mentioned earlier, yeah, he sued the Padres.
Nowadays, Wayne Doba is still dancing. He's had a long career traveling and performing wherever he may be. He and his wife make up the vaudeville duo Dick and Mitski, and they upload to their YouTube channel and run Showbiz Quebec, according to MLB.com. But what does Doba have to say about the resurgence in interest in the crab? Well, let's just say he has no problem being the most hated mascot in history. He says it's like playing the vampire in the movie or the bad guy. There's something that's actually fun to play. Something to be said about a mascot that people actively hate.
Oh, one more thing before I sign off for this episode. I forgot to mention. Do you know who was on the San Francisco Giants roster in 1984? Because I mentioned Bruce Bochy earlier, talking about future Giants managers.
No.
Do you know what future Giants manager was on the Giants in 84? Dusty Baker.
Oh.
This was his one season in San Francisco coming from the Dodgers in 84. He'd play 2 more years with the A's across the Bay in 85 and 86. But he'd go on to a respected coaching career and then would go on to become a manager in 1993 for the Giants, going from 93 to 02. And I'm sure you all know he is now the manager for the world champion Houston Astros. And he was on an episode of Just Men in 1983.
He's done a lot. But the pinnacle of his career is, of course, tackling the San Francisco Crazy Crab.
Yeah, he probably tackled the Crazy Crab once, at least.
Or not tackling him, then definitely throwing a rosin bag his direction.
Oh, definitely. Because everyone hated the crab.
Everybody hated the crab.
Yeah. But you know what? In 1984, the San Francisco Giants might not have been winners on the field, but the Crazy Crab certainly was hated, especially by Frank Robinson. But I'm going to be quite honest with you, Chico. Frank Robinson was being a jerk. All he wanted to ask was, does he have any room for pinch hitters? Frank Robinson didn't have to be a jerk to the crab.
Makes perfect sense.
Well, in 1984, that Crazy Crab certainly was a very hated, but let's be honest, a pretty memorable thing on TV. Well, that's going to do it for this minisode, and we'll see you with more stuff down the pike real soon. Row!
1984, Candlestick Park. The Giants invent the anti-mascot.
This didn't exist, right?
I don't like it.
I'm not crazy about the crab.